The struggles of moms in Albania, most importantly because we're a third world country, are being able to provide for their families.
All of their hundreds of years under Islam oppression, the Ottoman Empire, and then under communism, it was always the role of the woman to be perfect.
In our culture, you cannot say you're tired. If you're a mom, you're supposed to have everything in order. Your children should be well behaved, you should have a career, you should be everything in order. Our culture is all about looking good in the eyes of the others.
Women are so cruel to each other, and it took me time to understand they're very much, from the time they're children growing up, told you never show weakness. You never cry in front of other people. You never open up your deep thoughts to another person. I first got connected with MOPS in Albania by meeting Bona Michaeli, who was at that time leading MOPS Albania. I was interviewed and they wrote my personal story of recovering from sexual abuse in a magazine called the Alira magazine. And Bona's husband had read my story and he said, "Bona, you need to meet this woman." In talking to her one time, I just sensed this overwhelmed feeling she was going through and said, "Do you need help?" And she just teared up and spilled about desire for women to be connected in real relationships and to be able to experience the love of God. And this is all designed to encourage and equip women. And she did need support. That grew over time. And then when Bona moved from being over Albania to being over part of the Mediterranean, they needed someone to step into leading Albania. I felt like I could step into that if I did it with a team of Albanian women.
Nita for me is not just someone that I minister with or that I serve with. It's actually my mentor. I call her my American mom.
Discipleship takes a lot of time, a lot of relationships, and especially in a culture like this, it takes a lot of trust. So I could sit down and do endless Bible studies, but if they don't see that my care for them is genuine, then they are never really going to open up about who they are, what they struggle with, what they see in themselves.
They're able to find other moms that are going through the same journey, the joyful moments, the down moments, the challenging moments.
Now these moms who are finding their value, who are learning to even share about their stories, to be able to express their weaknesses without judging each other, it's a really, really big thing.
And what it is important in MOPS is for them to truly find God and to be able to find Jesus, because then we know that everything will be transformed from inside out, meaning that they will have a new life. So being able to say, I don't have to carry this burden anymore, that now someone else is taking care of me, and God, He has the best plan for me.
It's been very, very fun to watch stories like Vera, who actually requested that we start a group for moms with special needs children. Knowing that about MOPS, knowing that it's a Christian organization, and she was Muslim and she had no plan to depart from that, but she would say that she just never felt like she was a person. You know, she was just an object that needed to accomplish things or do things and always measure up, but never seen as a person with value. And as she got to know Jesus and who He was, she started seeing this whole other picture of God that was inviting her to receive love and grace, and to know that when things happen in her life that are hard, it's not because God is punishing her or not because He is against her. She gave her life to Christ, was baptized, and now she's just this bubbly. If you ask almost anyone in her MOPS group how they came to that group, it's because Vera invited them. oh, you need to come. You need to come and experience this.
I feel that the key to reaching Albania for Christ is actually moms. I think that if we're able to reach moms, then we will be able to reach the children, we will be able to reach the husband, we will be able to reach their family. Then I think Albania will become a Christian nation.